I'm going to open this up on camera, and Blake and I are going to talk about the Area 51 rating scale. So while I'm cracking this, Blake, if you want to give everybody a quick reminder of what our rating scale is.
Absolutely. So the Area 51 rating scale is every product starts with the A1, and we have 5 different categories that we will rate these cards on 1 to 10. The first category is the gradability. So what is the card quality, border control, misprints, what does the centering on these cards look like? The value, so what is the resale value of Panini Prizm Nascar? How hot is this product? What is the rookie class in it? Is this a flagship product in this space? The presentation, so how are the looks? Is it clean? Do they use good technology on the cards? What does the color look like on the parallels? Collector's choice. How collectible is this set? How does the base checklist look like? Does it have any cool inserts? And wrapping up with the wow factor. What does this product in the NASCAR space do different than other NASCAR cards? Did it blow us away? What are the big hits in the product? So we'll go through all 5 of those categories after we crack some packs here. And we'll see where Panini Prizm Nascar lands 1 to 51.
Awesome. Yeah, and just to give you an idea of what this product is, so we're going to open these. These are blaster boxes. You can find these at Targets and Walmarts. Sometimes these sell out pretty quickly, so they usually don't have very many if you find them, but a lot of times you'll find these left behind after the sports card pirates have gone in and cleared out all the football, baseball, and basketball of note. These typically you find them near where the hockey stuff is, and a lot of times that just shows that there are people that are not very deep into the investments or collectibles hobbies, kind of venturing outside their comfort zone of the major sports. There is definitely value that can be found in some of these, but you need to know these products. You need to know whether it is worth buying in or investing in these products, especially if you're going to see them sitting on the shelf. So we're definitely going to give you an idea of how good this product is. Now, I will say this, it is a Prizm product. I'm fairly familiar with the look of this set. I can tell you that any of the Prizm products are typically going to be a better rating across the board than average. So hopefully this lives up to that standard. These boxes, $20 at Target and Walmart. These are 6 packs in a box, 4 cards per pack. In tradition with a lot of Prizm sets, it's a more premium set, so you're going to get less cards out of this. There are tons of different, as you can see by the giant block of fine print, of different parallels and versions of cards that you can get. Tons of numbered things, tons of ones of one parallels. We do have some of the traditional Prizm aspects from other big name sports that people are used to seeing in the Prizm product, so I'm looking forward to those. So let's get to cracking and seeing if we can pull something cool. Now, we're going to get 6 packs, but there's also a bonus pack in these. This pack here, this is going to have 3 exclusive blue and or Carolina blue hyper Prizms inside this bonus pack here. So super excited to see if we get any of those cool Prizms.
Rookies there. So will NASCAR Prizm play out a little bit like your major sports where rookies are going to carry more value than some of the bigger veteran names?
Yes, I definitely think that there is going to be a major run on rookies in this product because of the hype behind them. You're always looking for some of the veterans that are really hard to get. Dale Earnhardt stuff, sells really well. Dale Earnhardt Jr. autographs are still in this set. Those still sell in the hundreds of dollars range, especially for the numbered stuff. Jimmy Johnson stuff, Jeff Gordon stuff, all those types of things always sell for pretty good money anytime that they're in these sets. There are a couple of others. The Kyle Busch is a very popular hot driver right now. He's been, popular, won the NASCAR Winston or championship. I keep wanting to call it Winston Cup. It's not been that for many, many years. But, there are some popular drivers that are definitely carry some weight and some value that make this valuable on another level besides just the rookie crop. But I will say that what makes the product itself, something people want to jump into right now, is the 2020 rookie crop. And that's not a very common thing for NASCAR to have a rookie crop worth buying into a product like that.
Very cool.
All right, so let's take a look at these cards. Now, in true Prizm fashion, these are beautiful cards. These are very, very pretty cards. Yeah, this is sweet. We already got an insert. This is a numbered. Oh, this is actually pretty sweet. This is a pink numbered to 50 Richard Petty.
Wow. That might be a big card right there.
That is legit.
Pink Richard Petty? Yeah.
Numbered to 50.
Wow.
Get that in a sleeve right away. So that is 36 of 50 Richard Petty. And I believe that the numbered to 50 is going to be... I was trying to figure out exactly which version to call this, but there's so many different ones on this small print. I'll have to look for that later, but it is pink. So I'm guessing it is a pink Prizm numbered to 50. That's beautiful. Man, I'm already psyched about this product. This might be the first product we've opened and done a rating for that we've been extremely excited about, or that at least I have been.
Yeah.
All right. So Ryan Newman, a personal favorite driver of mine. Spencer Boyd, there's a rookie out of the set. We have Riley Herbst. And this is a refractor of some sort. A blue refractor. Or could be a green, I'm not sure. I'd have to look. But it is not numbered. Eric Amarola. We have a rookie in Brandon Brown. Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott is actually a really hot name right now, a young driver. His dad, Bill Elliott, raced for many years, very big driver in NASCAR. And then we have an insert, our fireworks insert for Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer is a really popular driver. He kind of made his name. He was in Duck Dynasty, did a lot of online stuff, did some gaming stuff that made him popular on social media.
Okay.
So here's the crazy part. I'm pretty sure, if you notice, this card looked familiar as far as the way that the backing of this card is. In other Prizm products, this card is going to end up being a standard hard to get pull. In this product, a stained glass is actually just one of the kind of normal inserts that you can get. So where these might be like a one in a case hit on some of the other Prizm products, these are actually far more common in this NASCAR product.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yep, so we got our Jimmy Johnson, we got a Chase Briscoe, and then we got another refractor. This is Todd Gilliland, not numbered, but it is definitely a silver. We'll go out and pull in our blue. All right. Got a Derek Kraus, Riley Herbst. We got a Kevin Harvick stained glass. There we go. Now we're talking. So we got a National Pride insert of Brittany Zamora.
Nice.
One of those names we were talking about. It is not numbered, but it is an insert. And that is a rookie. So that's pretty cool. We'll pull that out.
Cards look so good.
Yeah, these are really nice. If you can't tell, this is a really sick looking card. I really like the way that this looks. See the shine on these. These are really well done.
Cool photography too.
Yeah, I like the high definition that they put on these. So we got a Dale Jr., even though he's not racing anymore. We got a Dale Jr. Zane Smith, Justin Haley, and it looks like a silver next level Riley Herbst, which we've got a few of these already. A lot of Riley Herbst guys, but that is a silver, so we'll pull that out over here. All right, make sure I didn't miss any inserts, or specifically more on the hits side of things. Nope. All right, now let's take a look at this pack of blue. I guess these are parallels. I will say right off the bat, this pack is curved. And not even that, it's almost warped like a bowl. It's like it kind of waves.
A top loader, and then put them under like a heavy book, and they'll flatten out.
Yeah. Let's see what we got in this. I'm excited. I'm hoping we get one of these Carolina Blue Hyper Prizm Parallels, because those are pretty hot. Whew, these are cool.
Really good looking cards. I like the blue a lot. I wish they would bring that to some of the other sports.
This is awesome looking. Yeah. Got our rookie, which is Tanner Gray, so we did get a blue rookie. None of these are numbered.
I like the car pictures. I dig the drivers, but I also really like the cars.
Well, you notice who the sponsor on that car is? Can you see? Does that look like a familiar logo on the side of that number 27 car? It says Panini.
Oh, does it? It's the Panini car?
The Panini car. Gray Galding. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not sure if that's an unsponsored car that Panini puts their logos on in a Photoshop image, or if they actually sponsored the car for the race. I'd have to research that. Man, those are bright and shiny. Those are really pretty. I'm liking the set. It's good stuff.
It's a good first blaster for sure.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. To get the numbered Richard Petty. Going into blaster number 2 of this.
Pulled one of the rookies that you were looking for. It was a good box.
Pulled a rookie insert that we're looking for. I mean, she's not a high dollar one, but she's one of the sought after names. All right, here we go. First pack magic. See if we can get an autograph. Noah Gragson. Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace, household name these days for a lot of reasons. There is a silver mosaic Clint Boyer. This one is numbered to 199.
Nice. Two numbered cards out of a blaster.
Yeah.
One per blaster.
I guess this is technically a silver Prizm. I don't think they're called mosaic. I think they're called silver Prizm. But it looks exactly the same as the mosaic football silver mosaics do. Same texturing and everything on the foiling.
Cool card, though.
Yeah, I'm super hyped about that. And then we got a National Pride insert of Austin Dillon. So far, I'm fairly impressed with this product. I mean, I knew it was a Prizm product. I knew it was going to be good, but hey, look at that. We got Danica Patrick.
That's a household name, too.
That is a household name. I will say this. I am noticing quite a few of these, though, that have the scuffs from printing, which I think is common to find in the Prizm and Mosaic and the kind of mirroring card sets.
Yeah, you're right.
But you can definitely tell a roller went right over the top of this Danica Patrick. You may not be able to see it on camera. There you go. You can see a little bit of it right there.
Might be the one drawback of the whole product.
Possibly. Spencer Boyd, rookie again. We got another Chase Elliott. There we go. Now we're talking money.
All right.
That's what we're looking for. We got a blue Prizm Haley Deegan rookie.
Nice. Wow.
I mean, I don't know that this is super high dollar because it's not one of the rookie autographs and it's not one of the numbered, but I definitely think it's one of the more sought after versions of her card. There's also variations of some of these in here, and she does have a rookie variation available, I think, in all of the parallels and normal. So, all right, I'm super hyped already. This has been a lot of fun to open.
Yeah.
We've done enough of these reviews now that some of these have just been a butt kicking to have to open, and this one, I'm enjoying this one. All right, Ty Dillon, Joey Logano car for the powertrain. We got another Jimmy Johnson, and then we got an Apex of Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. was one that I banked on. I was a big fan of him when he was a teammate of Dale Jr., when Dale Jr. was still at his dad's company. Martin Truex was always one of my favorites, and anyway, he didn't do a whole lot then, and then he went on to do a lot of great things in racing. So, Christian X, I think that's how you pronounce that. Chase Briscoe, stained glass Kevin Harvick, and then we have a silver Clint Boyer stained glass.
Okay.
Which is not numbered.
We are seeing a couple of the guys pretty repetitive in here.
Yeah, there are definitely a few of these guys that... I don't think it's a very large set. I think the whole set's less than 100 cards. So we got Ryan Newman, Eric Amarola, Zane Smith, and then we have an insert dialed in Kevin Harvick of him in his helmet.
Cool.
I've had a chance to meet Ryan Newman. I actually got to do a private meet and greet. There was only about 30 people allowed in. They offered lunch and stuff, and I got to hear him talk about racing. This is all before his major accident last year, and a massive accident, was out of racing for a little while. But really nice guy. Really like Ryan Newman. Been a favorite of mine for a while. Brandon Brown, rookie. Justin Haley, rookie. Oh, not a rookie. 7-time champ Jimmy Johnson card. That's literally, it doesn't have his name. It just says 7-time champ.
That's all you need to say, and people know who it is.
Right, and we got an insert. We got Kyle Busch, numbers, number 18. I guess this is a silver insert, not numbered. All right. And now we're going to hope that we get one of these cool Carolina blues. I can already tell you, looks like we got good things, hopefully. We got an Austin Dillon, a Noah Gragson, and a Danica Patrick blue.
Nice. I bet she sells pretty well.
She does still sell well. Even though she is out of racing, she does still sell well.
She was obviously one of the biggest names as far as like household names to run through NASCAR.
Yeah, and she never really made it with regards to doing really well in NASCAR. Unfortunately, she did okay in IndyCar. I'm a huge IndyCar fan. I actually prefer IndyCar more than I prefer NASCAR, and I will say that with that being the case, she did well. She won in, I guess, Japan. She won a race in Japan in IndyCar. She just never really came to fruition in NASCAR, I think, the way everybody wanted her to. So I think that's why her cards didn't ever truly explode to being a this massive market. But her stuff has always held value. She's one of the first big names in racing as a woman, so really broke down boundaries. There were women that raced in NASCAR before, but she went to the next level because she succeeded in another major racing and came over to NASCAR, therefore kind of got vaulted up to the front. I also think the pressure was probably significant on her. I don't know that anybody else would have come in with such expectations either. and I think that was probably a lot to live up to. But yeah, definitely, her stuff still definitely sells for some value. So let's take a look at what we got real quick. Got a Richard Petty number to 50, pink Prizm. That is legit. I like that a lot. I don't know how much value that carries, but it is Richard Petty. We did get the 6 blue Prizms. These are going to be very similar to, like, if you're a football person, the mosaic pink camo packs that they did for the cellos and things.
Pink as well in basketball.
Pink as well in basketball, except they did blue in these. I guess they just didn't think the NASCAR fans would really respond well to pink, I guess.
True.
And then, of course, we got several silvers. But most importantly, we got this blue. It's either blue or green, not numbered, Haley Deegan rookie. That's one of the hottest finds. Got several silvers here. We also got the Brittany Zamora rookie insert for National Pride as well.
Awesome.
So I'd say there's kind of my top picks for what's hot there.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. You want to take it down the rating system?
Yes. Yeah. So hit me. Let's do it.
All right. So let's start off with every product starts with 1.
Yep.
Our first 1 through 10 is gradability. So how's the card quality? How's the border color? How is, do we see any misprints? You see any flaws with the centering? Obviously, a massive roller might determine that grade. What are you thinking as far as gradability?
This might be the lowest score I'm going to give it, only because there's a lot of flaws with the printing process on this, in that these cards come out bowed pretty heavily. Mm-hmm. Like holding this pack together, you can tell that they don't stay together. They're bowed. And I'm sure that's because of the cardstock and this mirror that they're using. It's just, it bows kind of heavily. More importantly, the edges are rough on a lot of them. So that, I guess there's a little concern that comes with that. But the surface is a big deal when it comes to the grading process, especially with like PSA. And because of that, I do get fairly concerned with the scratches that we're seeing across these. There's quite a few of the cards that have roller marks across the fronts of them. I bet that those types of printing errors are common in any of these Prizm kind of mirrored sets, but I have a feeling that it's not quite as rampant in other products like football, basketball, baseball, because I imagine the QC is larger on those product runs than what it is here. So typically that's caught early on, but it's unavoidable across the board. It's going to happen in any of these types of sets. I'm going to say that I'm going to give gradability a 6 in this category for these.
All right, 6 for gradability. All right, let's go to value. So resale value, how hot the rookies were in the product, and is this a flagship product of this space? What is our value rating?
So first and foremost, absolutely the flagship product. This is going to be the NASCAR set to have if you're going to have one. I definitely think that for value in the NASCAR vacuum, the value here is great. There is an optic set that they did that is pretty good as well, but value in the NASCAR vacuum, this is going to be the better product. But as a whole, if we're talking collector investments, you're just buying into something, I'm not as confident in that. I've looked at some of the comparison pricing and things to just kind of have an idea of where this product ranks. Even the hottest rookie autographs are still only a few $100s. Haley Deegan autographs on some of the rookie numbered things, we're talking, $600-700 at its peak is where it was. She did race once in the Truck Series in October of this year and didn't do so well. She finished 16th. I think that cooled the jets on her just a little bit. She's got so much to go, though. I'm not saying that I think that, she's tanking on that. NASCAR works a little differently than other sports with, how long rookies have to kind of perform, and on any day they could become something. Unlike football, where they kind of have to prove themselves through a season, in NASCAR, one of these rookies wins 2 or 3 races, and they immediately jump back into the conversation if they've been dormant for 2 or 3 years. So I'm saying that to say, I think the value has to be at a 5. It has to be a middle of the range, because I don't think any outside the box collector is going to come in and buy this and invest. But I do think it is a solid investment for a NASCAR fan or somebody that is looking for a different product to collect. I do give it a 5, just in the sheer fact that in comparison to other products you could be buying, it's not the high value product for making the money.
Okay. All right. So 6 in gradability, 5 in value. Presentation. What are the looks on the card? How is the technology on the card? It's a Prizm product, so obviously we know it's going to be very pretty. How do you think they used color in the cards? What are we looking at as far as presentation goes?
I'm going to give it a 9. I'm going to come right out of the gate. It's beautiful set. I love the way that they did these. I know that the Prizm products, any of the sports stuff, looks great as far as the art and stuff, but I got to tell you, I've talked about this with you. I'm not as impressed with football Prizm. I'm only slightly impressed with basketball Prizm this year. The layouts on the cards, I just don't feel fit football and basketball, but I think they fit NASCAR. I think that the way that they've done these inserts, the art, having stained glass, this stained glass is a case hit in one of those other products. It's a normal insert in this product. I don't think this looks like this one per case style hit. I think this looks like a cool insert though, and I like it. So because of that, I actually would say, pretty high, because I think they got it right on the way that they did the art and everything in this set. I really like the inserts here, the way that the prisms are done. Man, these cards are gorgeous. I really just like these a lot, especially this silver on the stained glass. The inserts here, this is really nice, and this is numbered out of 199. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 9. It's a beautiful product.
Okay. Looks good. All right, so moving over to Collector's Choice. What's the depth of the product? What's the collectability? What do you think about those cool inserts?
I think that for a NASCAR fan, this is probably really high up there. There are tons of variations, though. It's almost too deep in a lot of ways, but I get it. That's just kind of the way sports cards are these days. Most of them have, 5 different parallels in 2 different, retail markets and a few additionals for hobby. So all combined, there's probably 30 different variations. This product's no different. I will say it makes it a little tricky because the card set is so small. So there's a little bit of that but I think for a collector, it's right where it needs to be. I'm going to give it a 6. And I could go almost as high as a 7, because I think for the NASCAR collector, it's right where it needs to be.
Yeah.
But I'm going to stick with a 6, because I think as an overall, I don't.
Let me weigh in here. Let me give you my 2 cents.
Please.
See if I can convince you to give it the 7.
Okay.
I think from a collector's choice category, this is the product to have if you're looking for NASCAR cards. Right. There's no better cards on the market. If I'm going out and I'm a huge NASCAR fan and I want to put together a NASCAR card collection, I'm going out and I'm finding this stuff and I'm super pumped to open it up. So I would actually give it a 7, and just because this is the product to have. If I'm going to collect anything NASCAR card-wise, this is what I'm collecting.
Okay, let's give it a 7. Let's do it. You talked me into it. I'm okay with that.
All right, and then to wrap us up, what's the wow factor on this product?
I like it, man. I really like it. I'm impressed. I came in with very tempered expectations because it's a NASCAR product. Man, it's a hard one though. It's a hard one because there's a NASCAR bubble that I have to always keep in account. I'm going to give it a 7 in the wow factor. I think it's a great product. I would suggest this product to anybody, but again, you know, on the value scale, always have to keep in mind there's a NASCAR vacuum that's got to be taken into account with this, I think, which is important. But yeah, it's a really good set. It's really nice. It's really well done. I think that there are a bunch of rookies in here that nobody in NASCAR has even heard of, let alone, but there are quite a few really good inserts for those that are NASCAR fans. There are household names that appeal to even people that are not NASCAR fans. Cards look great as a whole. Yeah, I'm impressed, especially coming in being, you know, assuming the worst.
So overall, that puts us at a 34 out of 51, which
Wow.
so far on our grading scale is the highest product that we've rated.
Right. That's awesome.
And I think it deserves it. I think that it is a upper end product. I think that, again, if you are collecting NASCAR cards, this is the one to get.
I agree. I definitely think that, you know, this product deserves to be so far the highest one that we've rated this year. I do believe that this is a great product to buy. If you find it on the shelf, obviously you go in a retail store and it's depraved of anything else, and you just need to see if you can pull that cool hit for 20 bucks, buy a blaster of this. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. It's a really clean product, a really nice product. So good job, Panini, on making a NASCAR product that actually is neat and cool to look at and also has some cool hits. I'm excited to see if any of these are actually worth any money when we're done.
Yep. I actually have a comp for you on the petty.
Okay.
We're looking at about 15, 20 bucks on the petty.
Nice. All right. So paid for the blaster.
Paid for the whole blaster.
First,
and of course, that's also non-graded, and there was only one on the market. I think that NASCAR is a space where we're going to see more people get into collecting NASCAR cards, and that card might be a hold for later because it might go up in value.
Well, I definitely think that, you know, I'm not hoping for the worst, but Richard Petty is older, and when he passes, things like this do go up in value. So
rookie cards, big hits, they always do.
Well, and Richard Petty was racing before, you know, NASCAR even had trading cards. This Petty might even be good enough to get graded. I don't think it'll get a 10 because, man, these are just hard. But this could definitely pull a 9. Easily be a 9, and I think would be nice. So, might be something to consider getting graded.
Yeah, I dig it.
Very